Hey, what's going on? D Green here with Church Social Media Made Easy. And what I want to do is create a video for any pastor out there that is just uncomfortable being on camera and talking on camera just like this. And you know that social media is the way to go. You know that video is the way to go, but you're just like, D, how do I do this whole thing of speaking on camera? Maybe you're comfortable speaking to your congregation in person, but you're like online, just speaking into an iPhone or a smartphone is a lot different. I want to help you guys out, help you avoid that. So the first thing I would say that you really have to realize is that being comfortable on camera is really just like anything else in life. Think about Michael Jordan, LeBron James, right? Like they weren't Michael Jordan or LeBron James as we know them the first time that they picked up a basketball, right? They weren't NBA superstars, legends the first time. They probably were very bad, but they just worked on their craft every day, and put in a ton of hours and did a lot of research, and they got to where they're at. Your favorite singer, likely they weren't, the best, or the people that are amazing at playing the piano or whatever. The point is, you're not going to be amazing right when you start. And I see a lot of pastors, the reason why they're not going all in on social media is like, well, it's not going to be good. I'm going to be awkward. I'm going to stutter. It's not going to, be very professional. And it's like, yeah, of course not, because you're just starting, but you're never going to get to where you're trying to go if you don't start sometime. So my first tip would be you just have to get started. You have to just do videos like this. Don't compare yourself to someone like me that's been doing this for 6 years plus and say, oh, well, you're so comfortable on camera. You're just so natural, because I've been doing it for a long time, right? So you got to realize that about yourself, and you got to say, hey, I might not be good and probably won't be good the first time that I'm doing this, but I got to just be willing to get on camera. So just do things like this, go on a walk, just talking to your phone. Probably the best thing to do at first is just to do it when you're alone, like at your house, speaking into the camera, and really just practice. Just like anything else, it takes time to get good at it, but once you do it and you put in that practice and that repetition, obviously you're going to get better. So the first thing is, don't expect yourself to just be amazing that first time. It's not going to happen. And that's what I see a lot of people, a lot of pastors holds them back, is they have this expectation that they're supposed to be amazing the first time, and you're not. And what happens when you're not getting on camera because you feel like it's not going to look good is you're holding someone back from receiving that message. And that's what you have to focus on, right? You're not just doing a whole bunch of nonsense TikTok dances. You're preaching gospel, you're preaching inspiration and motivation. And every video you don't do, that's a person that's not being able to be reached, that's not coming to Christ, because we're scared of what it might come across. And yeah, of course you want to do it to your greatest ability, but that doesn't mean that you have to just not do anything. Right? And so that's what you have to think about. Think about those people that aren't going to be reached if you don't do it. So one thing I would say is, we like to preach, or pastors preach, hey, come as you are, and you don't have to be perfect. Just come and work on it as you go. So that's the same thing you have to do. Don't tell people, hey, come as you are, but then you're not willing to come as you are. And so first thing is to just get out there and put yourself out there and realize that you're going to get better over time. The next thing is, you just have to study other people, right? You have to study people like me. You got to start following other people on social media that talk, like pastors, influencers, entrepreneurs. You got to follow other people that do this, and you got to study what they're doing, and you got to model them. See what type of videos they do. Like me, I'm just walking around. Find someone that does what you think you'd be comfortable with. There's some people that have a fancier setup and they're just sitting at home talking to the camera. That's not really my style. My style is more like on the go, natural, raw, like this. So that's what I do, not a ton of editing. So find people that have a style that you feel like would fit you. Model what they're doing, follow them on Instagram, YouTube, all these different platforms, and you can use them as an example for what you should do. And again, then you just got to put yourself out there. So not really too complicated as people make it. It just feels awkward. But once you realize that you're probably not going to be good like starting off just with anything, you got to just do it, and just got to put yourself out there, and you got to realize like what you're doing this for. You're doing this for the greater good, to bring people closer to God. So don't be preaching these Bible verses about how, oh, this person didn't have all the qualifications but God still used them. You might not have the qualification to speak in front of the camera yet, but God can still use you. Doesn't have to be perfect, just has to come from the heart, be real, and be authentic. And then just follow some people that that are good at this and watch what they do. And that's where I see a lot of people fail. They don't try, and they don't try to find mentors or role models. They just go, oh, well, I'm not good at this, and they don't try. That's not the way to succeed, and that's not the way that we're gonna reach people in this day and age. You gotta, hey, if you don't know how to do something to reach people with your message, especially with your ministry, you gotta figure it out. You gotta go for it, you gotta figure it out. So like I said, just go for it. Keep in mind that's for the greater good, and find other people to set as an example. Follow them on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and just really study what they're doing. So that should make it a lot simpler for you. Now, if you're like, hey, I can do that, but I would really like someone to help me become more comfortable, coach me, show me what to exactly say and what to exactly do, and to really help me on a week-to-week basis and really guide me, we can definitely do that for you. So what I'll do on this video, I'll leave a link. We have a program called Church Social Media Made Easy. It's only application only. So you have to fill out some information about your church. And then once your application is accepted, you can book a call with us. We'll talk about what you guys are looking for, what you need. And if we feel like we can help you with everything that you're looking for, becoming comfortable on camera, other social media related things, we'll let you know more about the program, the cost, what's included, all that type of stuff. So again, all you have to do, click that link below, fill out the application, get on the call. The call is free. Once you're accepted, the call is free. And then after that, like I said, we'll talk about your goals, your specific needs, and then we can let you know about a program if it helps you. So my goal is to help as many pastors and churches spread the gospel. I know it's tough right now. There's a lot to learn, and in a short amount of time, because you don't want your doors to close during COVID and with all this crazy stuff going on. So we definitely want to help you guys. So one, I hope this video helped. Subscribe for more tips for pastors and churches. Hit that like button, all that stuff. And two, if you need more help, if you want to see what our program would look like and if we could help you, fill out your application, book a call with us, and we'll show you what that looks like. So love you guys. Don't overthink it. Get on camera. Once you get on camera, maybe drop in the comments like a link to your video. That way we can check it out, and that'll draw some people to you, maybe get some feedback. So hope this helps. Love you guys. Fill out that application if you need more, and we'll talk to you on the call. See you.